Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Soldier? Sounds boring. If you insist, I'll make my way back. But don't be long, all right?
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt. Thou art the master, so it shall be.
You must have questions. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Well, that ends not as bad as it could have.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. Well, you know where to find me. Yes? Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
So many minds connected. What could they accomplish?
Flumph mating rituals. An odd book for a drow to carry.
vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You there! Drow! Why are you in Gexraft? We aren't expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you? All right. No reason to get your tongue in a twist.
Well, come on. Let's get you to shore.
You'll need to report to the sergeant.
The rest of you, keep patrolling.
I'm heading back with the drow.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
Sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall. Trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon? Friend of Near's? Or you ploughing drow now? Pity for you. A good plough might dislodge that stick from your... Oh.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
Oh. I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. I'll be shagged to Shanatar. Shit's looking up. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Go on.
What are you looking at? Move.
Deep gnome make, but the design is anything but. What was this fort?
Fascinating.
Fascinating architecture. Doesn't match the style of any Underdark civilization that I know of.
That's the cult's doing. Donald's joined up too.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
You must have questions.
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Aces.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
You wish to speak? Impressive. Most would quake at the mere thought of delving that far into the Underdark. What did you find? Keep looking. If they're present, then it's likely there's a route to Moonrise somewhere. It may prove impossible to avoid the Shadow Curse entirely. But if you find any way to limit your exposure, seize it. With such stimulating company? Never better.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though, not necessarily our concern, of course. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
This true soul near's stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out. That's the spirit. Well met.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Ah, well,
If you aren't here to inspect the stonework, then get lost. And if you are, well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say.
Oh! Hello? Hey!
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
architect who built this must have been remarkable.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
No burial. Just slaughter. Damn.
Among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady. Your wicked heart won't mourn. Deaths are to be celebrated. Every one.
I'll keep an eye out. If it's a demon, I'll be able to spot it a mile off.
Corpses prove one thing. This is the city Halsin mentioned.
Quit whimpering, or I'll take a slice off your haunches for my son. You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing. And my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers. All that brawn and they're trembling like leaves. Trembling like what? Leaves. Like on trees, up on the surface. Forget it.
The creature is disturbed, its breath quickened by anger and fear. No good. The Rothe is more agitated than ever. It utters an angry bellow and charges.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put him down!
The hammer's gonna fall.
Damn it. The hell's wrong with you, Drugnin hoon? Shit for brains. All that adamantine within reach. You done screwed me over.
We need to get that near guy unstuck. Aces.
You must... It is done.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out.
This true soul near stuck behind... That's the spirit.
This place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so... unhappy.
Oh. Well, I meant more the molten rock and plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be desired as well.
Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, hush you. Stop fishing for compliments.
Deep gnome make, but the design is anything but. What was this fort?
Come into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
This again.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Your wicked heart won't mourn. Deaths are to be celebrated, every one.
Let us do what we can to avoid their fate, then.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving. Fine. Look at this. Adamantine. Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
An adamantine forge. Such would be a rare thing.
Goblin, stay quiet. They've been fed plenty.
Amicus animalis. No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! All right. We will work. We will do as we're told. We will clear the way.
Yes, that's it, you beasts! Not enough caning for my tastes, but you got the job done. I almost feel bad about this. What can I say? I'm a creature of habit. Bloody Rose, they have lost it. Put him down!
Soldier.
Let's spill some blood. Moving.
On the victor's path. Let's take a look.
Swift and lethal. Need to act fast.
Are those specks of adamantine?
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Curious mask. What's it doing here?
This belonged to Amerigan, one of Hell's foot soldiers.
Looks like a trap there. I can keep going a little longer now.
I think
won't last much longer.
Here we go again.
Ready and willing.
No time to dally.
Watch your back.
Don't burn yourself. Assume nothing.
Defender of the people.
I can do better. I must.
Absolutely not. But you've been killing history itself. This again. Yes, this again.
You must have questions.
What brought it down, you think?
Perhaps. Just a theory.
It's a dumb theory. Half these walls are still standing.
Come on, open up.
That shithead falls. I ain't including the splatter.
Yet another scrying eye.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite
Close
your
watch on
boots
the
off
place.
one by one.
Best to stay out of its way.
Peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst. Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs. Move! I don't have time for you.
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Remember, things could always get worse for you.
Here dies, heads roll. And that goes for...
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philomene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Baldur still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Solnir will... You know what he'll do. Lunkbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you...
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally. You must clear rubble. Billing poison. Expedition. Passage trapped. The gnomes useless. Don't trust mercs. Get me out.
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades. You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. Your consciousness surges into the orb. First, there is blackness. Then, a pair of unblinking red eyes. Pain grips your skull as the eyes stare into you. Then, look away. The connection is broken.
I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears! Faster!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better...
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves! They run, you're dead!
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish.
They should all be.
Move it!
Let's see what this does.
Go on already. Ignite the powder.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Choking!
You sense Nir's frustration.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rope in heat.
Faster, shitheads! Remember, things could always get worse for you.
Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a roast in heat.
Keep digging! Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Well, hello.
your little tricks and calm the true soul! You better
Clean up this mess. Near guys, heads go.
Don't give up now.
And that goes for novices too.
move it! Stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry! Faster, shithead!
Your murderous actions have given this guard the perfect excuse to eviscerate you. Any last word?
There isn't enough gold in the world to undo the sight of a corpse. You're free to go.
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Faster, shitheads! Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Seems like the best plan.
Faster, shitheads!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
You prick's got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near died. Choking!
You sense Nir's
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. I suppose I do, though I'm not counting on one of you to help one of me.
Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster! You better hope your little tricks did harm the true soul!
Story.
Choking!
You sense Nir's
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a
Looking ahead.
roasting. Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Hope this ends well.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate. They believe you.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
The life you took will not go unavenged, it seems.
Faster, shitheads!
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it. Roll. And that goes for novices too.
Remember, things could always get worse for you. for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe and eat. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
Another drow. Just what we needed. Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? Yet you got that twat soul stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up. I ain't parleying with more twat souls. Just want my coin. Your blade ready, Kerr.
Drop it, Britvar. You chop this one, and Nia won't pay a damn copper.
Fine. Spill what you want, true soul, before I choke on your stench.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Drugnin true souls. Can still smell Nir from behind that damned wall. He stinks to the deepest hells, that's for sure. Could be you're right. In that case, want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nir's got plenty. Help Thrin free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Good. But first, we need to take care of something. You've seen that weird orbi floating about? Knife it. And don't get caught. The cult watches through it, and we can't risk more twat souls showing up. You still standing about? Get on it. Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or some such will set it off. Now move. You're hogging my air.
I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst.
Faster, shitheads! Those pricks will get nowhere with just axes. Thing's gone touched in the head.
That's the cult's doing. Donald's joined up too. Drug. The cult pricks are spreading like flies on shit.
Seen her run with a someone should grab.
Can't go chase.
Or would you look at
A shiver runs.
true soul, no less? Would you the stench? If I did, should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot.
The shiver returned.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Drugnin true souls. Can still smell. He's in that case. Want to earn some gold? Thrin's after the. But we ain't need help Thrin. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Good. You've seen that weird orb. Knife it. The cult. What? You still standing about? Get on it. Some days back, her crew know more than they're let. Now move. You're.
Say your chum blows near out of there. What then?
Another drow. You better hope that's the worst. You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too. The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothay in heat. Back on your feet or I'll bite your toes off one by one. I'll peel your balls like potatoes if you don't move! And you better hope that's the worst of it.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
You pricks got some nerve. Clean up this mess. Near dies, heads roll. And that goes for novices too.
Baldur, can you hear me? Baldur!
Finally. Worthless slaves! Your incompetence has been my ruin!
Nier does not fail.
You care for the weak, true soul. Most curious. You heed an overgrown toadstool, yet defy a true soul. Thrin, carve out her heart and serve it to the rothay. If she indeed is a true soul, let the Absolute save her.
Damn right it's time. You owe my crew a 10 days' worth of coin near, and the reckoning's come.
You bargained with this wretch. How vexing. Near is not without mercy, true soul. The rat has given you a chance to earn my favor. Strike him down. Prove your faith. Heretics, let Near be your end.
Time to strike.
No holding back.
Feel that anguish.
All right, Karlak. It's go time.
Victory awaits. Impero.
Another fight. Let's go.
Into the bloody fray!
My faith will protect me.
Mayor Fortio!
Heretic! You should never have come here.
Don't get too close.
Eat this!
what I can, but that scrying eye's still peeping.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Need to stay focused. On my way.
Freeze it, cockstench. We aren't done just yet. Nia and his absolute wanks owed us a wad of coin. And the dregs on his corpse aren't gonna cut it. Pay up, and you get to slink away. Resist, and I gut you. Shit. I've seen this Jarg fight. Drugnin animal. But sooner die than lose face. I'll let you keep breathing, and we'll call things square. Clan, grab your gear, wipe your asses. Time I scrammed before more pricks from Moonrise Towers move in. Clan property. They come with us.
The gnomes should be able to go where they please. They are not the Dwergars to keep.
Won't hear me argue. Your mouth's got the might to back it. Gnome pricks! You're off the hook! Scram before I get my senses! Your brain going mushy, Jarg. That's where those absolute freaks hole up. Goblins, drow, gnolls, even humans, ain't no one they won't try to turn. They've gathered a damned army. The way I hear tell, some prick there calls the shots. The General, Nia called him. And there ain't no way I'm sticking around long enough to meet him. Please, we catch your scent. You'll get sliced before you can butt your left eye. Now lug your ass someplace else. I got to get cracking.
Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems. Though no light flickers within.
Never seen a lantern like this. Just a sprinkling of dust at the bottom.
This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death. You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic.
My sister, dead by Nia's hand. Mana, I'm so sorry.
Ethan, it's my job. I would... Beldron! I was so worried! Did Nia hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? You did just lift a mountain from our heads, so good enough for me, I reckon. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walbran gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walbran. Now!
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walbran. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walbran behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walbran might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
I've had fights enough for one day, Barkus. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walbran together.
Are you all right?
Lunkbuck. Better now that I'm with you.
God. When near. When near.
No. What do you want from me? I'm not impressed.
The true soul. The battle. Too many distractions. There is still truth to uncover. Well, let's see what you've got. That's all then.
You're covered in dust.
Wait, it's not right.
Is that a bruise?
Not
there?
right. So fussing, it's nothing, I swear.
I'm your husband. It's my job.
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Are you all right?
Lunkbuck. Better now that I'm with you.
God. When near. When...
Struggling near. Glad you offed him. Ain't no one divides the clan and lives to tell the tale.
You got grit. I'll give you that much.
Go on.
Hey, soldier.
Really? Oh, fine.
You must have... Are you sure that's the best course of... Confirmed.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the and just when things...
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need?
The boat beckons you aboard.
What's that?
Hells. Seems that book on flumps was not all it appeared to be.
Copper for your thoughts. Let's go, go, go.
I was hoping you'd come to chat.
You must... It is done.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Peacebringer. Be at home.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
I don't know half of what they're saying, but at least they're peaceful.
Sulla! We can't leave her like this!
Fuller. I knew little Fuller would survive all this, but not like that.
Thank you. For saving Baldur, I mean. I just wish... Well, it's too late now. Thank you.
Whatever that thing is, it's not Fuller. She was the liveliest of us.
But at least they're peaceful.
It is not a gnome who stands before you, but a mere husk. It stands quietly, awaiting its Myconid master's command.
What have they done to you?
Maybe the Myconids thought they were helping.
Ah!